Carver. I'm president of the board of Theater Squared, and today is a really big day for the arts in Northwest Arkansas. Just a little over 2 years ago, I was part of a community strategy group, and we came together to talk about what the future would look like, and recommended a really bold new vision. Here on this corner, here in this community, we see a permanent home for remarkable theater, done well and with passion. We see a premier national theater in Northwest Arkansas. And so it's pretty darn exciting to be standing here today with all of you on the spot where this vision comes to fruition. I grew up in Bentonville, and I've lived, my husband and I, for over 30 years in Springdale. So we've seen a lot of firsts and a lot of changes in this area. I was in Bentonville for the first traffic light, which gives a little hint of my age. And many of us were here 25 years ago when the Walton Arts Center broke ground. And we were celebrating, can you hear? It's too loud? Oh. Well, I can stop yelling. Is this better? Okay, it's the train tracks. On November 11th, 2011, we were all excited when Crystal Bridges opened its doors. Today is a privilege to share this moment with you, and pretty soon we'll all be saying, I was there when. Exactly. So it obviously takes a community to carry out something like this. And today, Theater Squared is happy to announce the Our Next Stage campaign to raise $34 million over the next 2 years for a brand new theater on this spot. And we could not have set that aspirational goal without leadership partners. So please help me welcome Karen Minkle, the Home Region Program Director for the Walton Family Foundation.
Thank you so much, Lynn, and I hope she didn't get all the sound effects. I hope there's some left for me. But it's wonderful to be here today, and the Walton Family Foundation has made a commitment to helping cement Northwest Arkansas's reputation as a national leader in the arts. And in 2011, the foundation made its first investment in a small but promising young professional theater company, then in its 6th season. And our first 3-year partnership was really designed to help take this organization to the next stage and the next level. And they set extremely ambitious targets in terms of audience, artistry, and an emerging national profile. And then they knocked it out of the park. And today we're thrilled to invest not only in Theater Square's next stage, but the next stage for Northwest Arkansas. And a great region is home to exceptional arts and artists, creates its own unique cultural experiences, and then makes those experiences accessible to audiences of all different backgrounds. And generations of Northwest Arkansans who attend performances in Theater Squared's new facility will enjoy transformative arts experience, enhancing our region's quality of life and vibrant sense of place. We are proud to be a lead funding partner on this landmark cultural facility and to help Theater Squared launch the public phase of this campaign. We look forward to the Northwest Arkansas community joining us in making this vision a reality. We're delighted to already be joined in this commitment by public support from the City of Fayetteville and from the Fayetteville A&P Commission. So please help me welcome Mayor Lionel Jordan and A&P Executive Director Molly Ron.
Well, we did it. What a great day. I'm trying to contain myself a little bit here. The City of Fayetteville has supported the performing arts for decades. We understand the importance of the arts to our quality of life as a community. A quality of life that's defined not only by one organization, or even by a few, but by a tapestry of different people and extraordinary efforts connected by a common thread of the arts. Today we're breaking ground on Theater Square's permanent home, which is of itself an enormous undertaking, but also think about what else we're doing today. We are breaking ground today on what I call the premier performing arts district of Northwest Arkansas. I'm also excited that this significant project will generate tens of millions of dollars in increased economic activity. I see the Chamber of Commerce President Steve Clark. Give him a round of applause. I know he's happy about that. It will enhance our city, support the arts, and enhance our sense of place and quality of life. I'm proud that the Fayetteville City Council, I saw Adela Gray here. Thank you, Adela Gray, joined me. Yes, give the City Council a big round of applause. In helping to commit this site and significant public support to this important project. I want to thank Martin Miller and Bob Ford for their profound love of the arts. The Walton Foundation, the A&P Commission, and most importantly, the citizens of Fayetteville for their unwavering supports of the arts community. As Lynn mentioned moments ago in describing the layers upon layers of the dreams and visions we have seen come true in this region. This city dreams big because we are a strong city, and our people are strong, and are always planning for the future. This new cultural facility will be a public asset for generations, for our children and our children's children, for our neighbors, for our students and visitors to our community. A lot of magic is about to happen in this facility for decades to come. However, that kind of magic just doesn't happen by itself. It takes passion, perseverance, and patience. And with that, my friends, anything is possible.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor, and I could not agree more. It is a real honor to be here to get to celebrate Theater Squared. As a citizen of Fayetteville, I have loved and admired their work for over a decade. We at Experience Fayetteville recently launched a new brand and vision for how we attract tourists to our town. And Theater Squared, in their current home and in the beautiful new facility that we'll be enjoying soon, will play a vital part of that role going forward. I know I speak on behalf of all of my A&P commissioners when I say that I genuinely cannot wait to walk through the doors of this beautiful new theater. Experience Fayetteville is proud to play a leadership role in helping make this vision a reality. And I know that, as the mayor said, for decades to come, they will continue to play an integral part of Arkansas tourism and economic development. Thank you all so much. Oh my goodness.
Alas, poor York.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you. Where is she? There, right there. Thank you, Director Ron. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bob Ford. I'm the Artistic Director of Theater Squared.
We can hear you, Ron.
Oh, good. Is this good? Can y'all hear me? Great. Thank you, Tom. Count on you for that. Well, 13 years ago, Amy Herzberg and I were sharing dinner with Bob Kohler and Laura Goodwin. Are you here, Bob and Laura? Bob threw down the gauntlet. He said, "You've been talking about a professional theater for years. What's it going to take for you to make it happen?" And Amy Herzberg said, "We need a venue." And Bob set to work, and you haven't stopped since, Bob. I also want to give a very special recognition to our co-founders in those early days. please give us a wave. In fact, why don't you stand up? Dan Hintz. Cassie Mashevitz. David Pickens. And joining the five of us in that first year, just in time for our opening, Morgan Hicks. I also want to acknowledge the incredibly rich partnership that we have developed through the last decade with the Fulbright College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Arkansas and their amazing theater department. And finally, we are sincerely grateful to our partners at the Walton Arts Center. Y'all have been our partners in our incubator during these crucial formative years, and we are so excited to continue to partner with you as neighbors in our region's first theater district.
Thank you, Bob, and hello, I'm Martin Miller. I'm the Executive Director with Theater Squared. I'm very excited to have all of you with us, joining us as we launch the public phase of the Our Next Stage campaign. This crucial fundraising effort will allow us to build but also guarantee the future of our region's first permanent dedicated home for exceptional professional theater created right here in Northwest Arkansas. This architecturally distinctive building, which will stand right where you all are standing. That makes me all tingly, actually. It will unite two state-of-the-art theaters, dedicated rehearsal spaces, education and community space, production workshops, 8 dedicated guest artists apartments. Do we have some artists with us over here? Rebecca, who was here for our very first production, Bad Dates, in the audience, she's like, I'm gonna stay there. Outdoor public spaces, an open all-day cafe bar and public commons, all standing together right here on this corner. We owe a great debt of gratitude to the volunteer leaders in our community who have brought us to this moment. Can I ask members of our community strategy group and the Theater Squared board and the City Council and A&P Commission and staff just to stand and be recognized with us? Together, we're thrilled to share the news that we have already raised more than $21 million towards this vision. That's over 60% of our $34 million goal. And over the next 18 months, this campaign committee and our board and many of us here together will join together in inviting the community to help us close the gap to that goal and help complete this remarkable cultural landmark.
And as part of this critical campaign, do you get we're in campaign mode already? We've switched. We'll also establish the Theater Squared Trust, a dedicated reserve to support our operations and expand our artistic and our educational programs. And with your help, we'll ensure not only the completion of this beautiful space, but also our ability to fully create great arts and education programming for decades and decades to come.
So in just a few moments, I hope you'll join us across the street in the lobby of our current space for a company reception and celebration, with special thanks, by the way, to Whole Foods, Flora, Ted and Leslie Belden, the Inn at Carnal Hall, Steve and Linda Nelson and Empire Liquor for making these festivities possible. Oh, yeah. And I think we drank all the champagne over here, but there's more wine across the street. And then I want to invite all of you who are standing here, we have to take some turns, to join us in breaking ground. As a matter of fact, Wesley, where are you, our photographer? Over here. I might ask you to help take some pictures of folks as they all come up and also break ground, and we'll post all of them to our social media. just to help us mark the occasion, if that sounds good to you all. Good keepsake, digitally speaking.
And by the way, it seems only appropriate that we are breaking ground and launching this campaign during the Arkansas New Play Festival with more than 60 artists collaborating to help create groundbreaking new works. That was his joke.
Go for it.